Hello, my name's Denny. This is my plant-based journey, and I thought I'd talk to you today about the Vegan Cuts box and the subscription that I have. And I want to just go over a few things with you. I bought this subscription a couple of months ago, and the first one that came in, I reviewed it with you guys and I showed you some of the things that came in. This time the box that came in, it had a couple of baked items that were snack items that I tried, and I don't have those to share with you today. But there are some other things that were very interesting. And this is more along the lines of what I was thinking would probably come. Like for instance, in this one there is some organic mangoes that are dried. And I noticed that they're pretty high in sugar, 30 grams of sugar for one serving, and there's 4 servings in this package. So that's a lot of sugar, and that's what you have when you have dried fruit. There's also something like this shake from Zumba, which I was kind of surprised was in this, but it's a vegan protein shake if you're one who's into that kind of thing. There's some peanut butter ginger chews, which is a candy, I think. It looks like it's something that is designed as a candy. There is an oatmeal squeeze. Now this sounds interesting to me. It's pear, quinoa, maple, and oatmeal. It's whole grain, vegan, and gluten free. And as I look through it, it looks like it's something that I might try. 90 calories. It has 0 saturated fat, 0 trans fat, 1.5 grams of total fat. It has 20 grams of carbohydrates and 2 grams of protein. And so when I look at the ingredients, there's no oil, but there is maple syrup in it. But I thought that's something that I might try. It's a neat little snack, something that I might be able to carry with me during my journeys when I'm traveling. There's also some bars. There's a coffee bar, mocha latte coffee bar. And this one is one that it has 9 grams of fat. That's something that I looked at right away. It's a very small bar, but it has 9 grams of fat, 28 grams of carbs, 10 grams of sugar. And so it's something that's, I don't know that, I'm not a big coffee fan. I've told you that before. It's a once in a while thing for me. But it was something that was interesting. But then there was this organic hazelnut spread, a little package that you could put on your whole grain toast or something along those lines, or maybe mix in your oatmeal. And so there were a few things that were in here that I thought were maybe better suited to what I'm trying to do instead of just junk like that first box that came. And so I was a little more impressed with this one. But then they sent me an advertisement, which they're very good at. If you haven't purchased from them, they will send you a lot of email. But this advertisement was talking about snacks for people who are working out and wanting protein and things along those lines. Not that you need a lot of protein, and we've already answered that question. When you eat a whole food plant-based diet, you get plenty of protein. But I saw it and I said, you know what, I'll just try it. I'll look at it. There's a couple of drinks that came in, and I'll show you those in just a second. But one of the items is called Tiger Nut Raw Snack. And inside of this are several different things. It says that it's sliced, Brooklyn kosher, paleo, non-GMO, vegan, Nuttin, gluten-free, organic. Which when you look at it, you're thinking, this looks like nuts, but it says Tiger Nut Raw Snack. And the first thing it says in the instructions here, or in the ingredient list, it says, tiger nuts are not nuts. They're actually tubers, small root vegetables. They comprise up to 80% of the paleo ancestors' diet around 2 million years ago. Now, you know that's not what I'm about. I'm after more of the vegan, whole food, plant-based diet, but it's organic, it's non-GMO, it is raw, and it has 7 grams of fat. It has 2 grams of protein and 19 grams of carbohydrate in a serving, 120 calories, and there's 6 servings in this bag. Now, I thought what I might do is sprinkle some of it on my oats and see how that goes. But that was interesting. I thought that was something that is worth trying. They also sent me some gluten-free broccoli and cheddar soup. And I'm really interested in trying this. It's a non-dairy soup. I enjoy broccoli cheddar soup, and so now without the dairy and without the cheese, without the milk, I guess you could say, the cream-based soup and the cheese, both of them being dairy, it's something that I plan to make using the potato soup as the base and adding some of the cheese that's made with potato carrots and then broccoli, and I know it's going to be fantastic, and I hope to share that in the near future. But here's a little instant soup mix that I think I'm going to give a try to in the near future. They also sent a box of blueberry and hazelnut oats, and this one is from Bob's Red Mill, and so we already know that's a great product. They sent a couple of these fruit and nut snacks, and it is an organic snack. It says that it's raw. It is a crunchy item, something that it looks like it's made as you get a few little bites, and it's made of organic bananas, cashews, pecans, coconut, walnuts, raisins, nectar, and sea salt. So this looks like a great little snack, and there's 2 of them that came in this package. So I'm looking forward to those as well. There's 2 chocolate bars that are called Superfood Tart Cranberry. And this looks like kind of like what you'd think of as a protein bar. And in the serving, it has 180 calories in this little bar, which is quite a lot of calories. And the reason why, it's 90 calories of fat, which is way over the amount of fat you want per serving. So it's 10 grams of fat in this particular serving, 22 grams of carbohydrates, and 4 grams of protein. So not so sure this is what I'm after here. There is something called protein and tea, and I'm not even going to try. Well, I guess I will. It's matcha, maybe, or matcha. It is a tea with protein. It boosts metabolism. 22 grams of protein per serving. That's amazing for such a little package to have that much protein. But again, it's 140 calories. It does not have much fat, and that's the good thing. And I'll have to look into it more, but there's a couple of these in the package. There is something called the Ultimate Electrolyte Replenisher Powder, and working where I do in an environment where it's hot and you can become dehydrated very easily, this is something that actually I will probably try. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. I don't know much about it. But Gatorade, Powerade, those kinds of things, Squincher, which is very popular in the workplace, it's something like that, an electrolyte, and you know, you can get it from your food as well, but here's something where you can have a little drink. It has 0 calories, carbs, fat, sugar, anything along those lines, and there's a couple of those. There's also something that I thought was really exciting because I love pecan pie, and there's 2 of these canisters called Legendary Foods Pecan Pie. And what it is raw almond butter with pecan pieces, pecan pie. And when you look at the ingredients, it's 1 serving per container, and get this, 240 calories for this serving. And it has 1.5 grams of saturated fat, 21 grams of fat. That is unreal how much fat this is, but that's because it's almond butter. I looked at the ingredients and it's almonds, pecans, natural flavors, sea salt, and some words that I cannot pronounce. But it says in parentheses stevia. So I'm not sure about these. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, this is awesome. And then I saw how much fat and how many calories are in this. Unreal. I don't know, maybe as a treat on my birthday. We'll see. But there's 2 of those in this package. There's also 2 packages of what's called Wow Butter. And it says, tastes just like peanut butter. All non-GMO ingredients, and it's toasted soy. It does contain soy oil as well. And it says it's processed in Canada, but it has no peanuts. And I guess I'm going to have to go online to see the ingredients, but I'm assuming this is also high in fat. It's www.wowbutter.com, so I'm going to have to check that out before trying that. But it's tree nut free, peanut free, gluten free, non-GMO verified. It's basically toasted soy butter. Alright, there's also 2 packages of all natural Veggie Elite Performance Protein. Now, I've bought vegetable protein drinks before. I was not a big fan of them. I just bought the vanilla flavor. This one is called Cinnamon Bun, and it has 24 grams of complete protein in it. It has 130 calories per serving. It has 1.5 grams of fat, so that's good. That's under the ratio of wanting to have 10% or less of your dietary calories and fat. And so it has 4 grams of carbohydrates. The only thing that I thought was pretty high is that it has 340 milligrams of sodium. So there's 24 grams of protein. It has a list of other things that are included. I may try this or I may not. We'll see. I'm planning on starting lifting weights again here real shortly. And so this may be something I try along with that. I did not put this in the refrigerator with the other drinks, so I'll go ahead and show you this now, and then I'll show you the other drinks in a minute. But there's an organic energy drink called Guru, and it says non-GMO, organic. It has 100 calories, no fat, 25 grams of carbs. I'm not a big energy drink fan. It's not my thing. Sparkling water, organic cane syrup, organic white grape juice concentrate, citric acid, apple acid, natural flavors, green tea leaf extract, guarana seed extract, some other words I can't pronounce extract, ginseng root extract, and so it doesn't look like there's anything that would be unhealthy in it. It's usually not my thing. I don't know if I'll try it or not, but it is interesting that this was included in the box. Okay, next is PB2 peanut butter. Now this is the powdered peanut butter. Probably you've used this if you've made smoothies, mix it in with your bananas, made your nice cream with it, things along those lines. It has 45 calories per serving. There's 2 servings in each one of these packages. And it does have 1.5 grams of fat, which is much less than the peanut butter in the jar. And so this is something that I will use. There's 4 servings here in these 2 pouches. Okay, so this next one's a little different. It's from Joe's Oat Patties, veggie burger and more. So this one is the Portobello Mushroom. And I'm going to have to look at the ingredients and try to figure out what to do. But basically it's a mix for making a veggie burger. And that's great. I'll be interested in trying this. It's soy-free, wheat-free, and it looks like oats and I'm assuming mushrooms with the title Portobello Mushroom. So oats, quinoa, portobello mushrooms, bell peppers, onions, garlic, herbs, spices, sunflower seeds, and Himalayan salt. So we will definitely give this a try. All right, there's also 2 of these organic protein bars. They're peanut butter flavors. They have 10 grams of protein in each one. And I opened one of them to see what it was like. And I've actually eaten protein bars like this in the past when I used to lift a lot of weights and work out extensively. I had something very similar to this. I wouldn't say it's the most appetizing thing in the world. I think it's designed for people who are trying to get a lot of protein. But only 10 grams of protein for this many calories, it's probably not a good trade-off. I'm not sure how much fat it has, but I'm assuming it's pretty high. Again, that's probably not my cup of tea. Next is Chia Probiotic shot. And it says it's organic, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, GMO-free. So a serving size is 12 grams. It has 3 grams of fat, 60 calories, and 30 of those calories are from fat. So half of your calories in this is fat. That's a lot of fat. But I'm assuming that's because of it being the chia seeds that are a part of this. And I'll have to research this some more. I'm not really sure what this is all about. I'm assuming this is for energy and for your stomach and things along those lines, your intestines. So I'm going to have to look into this a little bit more. It's interesting though, and I will definitely research it. Chia Probiotic shot. All right, next is 2 dark cacao organic coconut cookies. They're organic, gluten-free, and vegan. They're from Emmy's Organics. And when you look at the labels on this one, the ingredients are organic coconut, agave, fair trade cacao powder, almond flour, extra virgin coconut oil, vanilla extract, and Himalaya crystal salt. So this does have oil, as many of the processed foods do. 1 cookie, and this thing is tiny. I would say it's about the size of a 50-cent piece. And it has, let's see here, 100 calories per serving. Oh, you will not believe this. There are 3 servings per container. So there's 3 of those little bitty cookies in here, and each one of them has 100 calories, and 70 of those calories come from fat. There's 8 grams of fat per 50-cent piece cookie. Whew, man, that is a lot of fat. I probably will not be trying these either. That amazes me how much fat is in that. So I'm assuming there's quite a bit of oil. All right, so let's go back to the drinks. This one came in the first box. It's from Runa. Amazon tea, I guess, is what it's called. Unsweetened guava tea. And it's a 16.9 ounce bottle. It has 8 ounces per serving, so there's roughly 2 servings in this bottle. But there's no calories, no fat, no sugar, no nothing. And I'm not sure how that's pulled off. The ingredients list is in a light pink, and it's very hard to read, but it's brewed tea, and it has some fruit juice concentrate. So I don't think it's artificially sweetened or anything, but it's going to be interesting to have guava tea. I've never had that before. I'm looking forward to trying this. And then the last one is this. It is a Soylent, is the way I believe it said. It says 1 bottle equals 1 meal, and it's supposed to be 20% of your daily nutrition, plant-based, low glycemic index, excellent value, which I don't know what that means because I didn't buy it. It has 400 calories for this bottle. and in that is 21 grams of fat. That's quite a bit of fat. And 2 grams of saturated fat, 16 grams of mono unsaturated fat. It has 37 grams of carbohydrates and 20 grams of protein. When I look at the ingredients list, it looks like it's a lot of soy products, and there are oils in this. So I stuck this in the refrigerator until I could show you this on video, but I will probably give this away to some of my friends who are into the protein drinks and let them try it. It's just going to be too much fat for what I want to try to do. I'm not big into that kind of thing anyway. So now, having showed you all that, that's not everything, but that's a pretty good haul that came in this protein box that came from Vegan Cuts. There are some things that I'm really interested in, some things that I'm not interested in. But overall, this was a much better mixture than the things that I had received in previous boxes. Of course, there are some things I'm going to reject. There are some things that I would like to see more of. I'd love to see healthier items. I'd love to see some items without the oil. But the good thing is it allows me to try some things. Most of them are not available in my part of the world. You can order them online. And there are some things that I've tried that I did go out and purchase, but it at least allows me a chance to try some things that I would never buy at the grocery store and probably aren't even available at the grocery store. But I thought I would share it with you. I don't know how many of you are interested in these kinds of things. It's something that I thought, well, it's not too much money and it would give me a chance to try a few things and share it with those who are watching this channel. I appreciate your time today. I would appreciate your feedback. If you would leave comments, questions, thoughts below. As always, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate that greatly. And if you have any comments or questions that you want to keep in a private nature, go over to my Facebook channel. And on Denny's Plant-Based Journey, send me a message. I'll get back to you. I'll do my best to answer your question. Well, I'm looking forward to putting out some more videos very soon. I'm planning on making a pizza video using some of the Engine 2 crust coming up real soon. But I thought I would just share the Vegan Cuts boxes with you today. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you'll always tune in and check out the videos and let me know your feedback. Follow me on this journey, and if I can help you in any way, you let me know. My name is Denny, and this is my plant-based journey. Have a great week.